ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सम्पाद्य ज्ञानं च विधाय भक्तिं विलोकितो येन समाधिराजः वैराग्यवन्तं सुविचारयुक्तं नमामि जोगं शिरसा गुरुं तम् समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् नमो ज्ञानेश्वरा नमो ज्ञानेश्वरा निवृत्ति उदारा सोपान देवा मुक्ताबाई नमो त्रिभुवन पावनी आद्यत्रय जननी देवांची. On this auspicious occasion of Deepavali, firstly I would like to greet everyone Happy Deepavali. दिवाळीच्या हार्दिक शुभेच्छा. May this Diwali bring light, peace in our life. That is my prayer to Bhagavan Dnyaneshwar Maharaj and Bhagavan Shri Krishna Paramatma. Fourth chapter we are seeing chapter. In the beginning, Bhagavan said that I gave this knowledge to Vivaswan, sun god. Then sun god passed this knowledge on to other Manu, Ikshvaku and all. Arjuna had this genuine doubt that Bhagwan, you had taken birth recently. And when was sun god there in this creation? Way, way back. How you, which is born recently, could give knowledge to Bhagwan Vivaswan. Then Bhagwan said, Bahuni me vyatitani. We both had many janmas. You don't remember them. I remember them because I am Sarvajna. My upadhi is Maya, which is Satvik. You are Alpadnya and your upadhi is Adnyana, which is Tamasic. So you don't remember what all birth you had taken in this life or in this creation. I do remember them. Now Bhagavan is going to talk further how he takes birth. Very wonderful and important topic. This kind of topics are not seen elsewhere in other text. So this is very, very important topic Bhagavan is going to talk. Now topic is Bhagavan said that I had taken many birth. So just like we took birth out of karma, just like we took birth, we come in womb, we stay there for 9 months and we have body and we are under the control of that body. Like that, Bhagavan takes birth or what? This can be a question because Bhagavan only said, I took birth, many birth. Now Bhagavan is going to clarify this. Bhagavan is going to say, I am unborn. Actually speaking, my real nature is unborn. I am wielder of all the human beings, in fact, entire creation. But I have this Prakriti, Maya, which is in my control. Maya is under my control. So, with the help of that Maya, I take birth. And Bhagavan is going to clarify more about his birth. Let us see. Very, very important shloka. अजोऽपि सन्नव्ययात्मा भूतानामीश्वरोऽपि सन् प्रकृतिं स्वामधिष्ठाय सम्भवाम्यात्ममायया अजोऽपि सन्नव्ययात्मा भूतानामीश्वरोऽपि सन् प्रकृतिं स्वामधिष्ठाय Sambhavamyatma In previous class also I told this. Since this is very very important topic, in fact concept, I am going to tell it again. So when I say I or Vasant or I, when I say I, that means there is direct meaning and there is implied meaning whenever I say I. So direct meaning is what? I am this body Vasant. Implied meaning is what? I am the Atma which is residing in this body, because of which this body is functioning. So one I has two meaning. One is direct meaning, which is this body. Another is implied meaning, which is Atma consciousness. Same way it applies to Bhagwan also. When Bhagwan say I, so one is Bhagwan's with along with Maya Upadhi. I have this body as Upadhi. Bhagwan has Maya Upadhi. And other, so direct meaning of Bhagwan is one who has Maya Upadhi. The entire universe is Bhagwan. And another implied meaning of when Bhagavan say I, it is the consciousness which is infinite. So my consciousness implied meaning of I and God's consciousness implied meaning of I is same. This implied meaning is called Lakshartha. So why am I explaining this? Because when Bhagwan said, I gave this knowledge to Vivaswan in the beginning of creation, that time Bhagwan is referring to consciousness which was always there. That consciousness with some avatar, he gave that knowledge to Vivaswan. And when Bhagwan said, I gave this knowledge to Vivaswan, Arjuna could not understand what is the meaning of I. When Bhagwan said, I gave this knowledge, Bhagwan said, I implied meaning. And Arjuna understood I, which is direct meaning, which is Bhagwan Krishna's body. So there is confusion between direct meaning and implied meaning. So Bhagwan is going to clarify that I, when I say I gave this knowledge to this Vivaswan, that means I, the consciousness which was having another body, avatar, that gave. Indirectly, I only gave because I implied meaning the consciousness is permanent. I direct meaning the body is impermanent. So who gave knowledge? I gave. That clarification Bhagavan is going to tell. So we also have doubt regarding this implied meaning. When I say I am going, I am coming means I, the body which is going and coming. When I say I am eternal, I am absolute, I am eternal bliss, infinite means I am referring to my implied meaning which is consciousness which is infinite. So whenever we say I am Brahman means what? I am body, that is Brahman? No. I am the consciousness. That consciousness is Brahman. These are Vedanta's, sorry, basic concepts. So we should understand. Basics itself is very heavy. Vigraha. Ajaha, unborn. Meaning we'll see later. Ajaha api san, avyaya atma, bhutanam ishvara api san, prakrutim swama adhisthaya, sambhavami atma mayaya. How I take birth, Bhagavan is explaining. Very beautiful topic, rare topic, which is found in Bhagavad Gita. Chalo, aham. I, Bhagavan is talking about himself now because he had many, but Bhagavan is saying ajaha, aham ajaha, I am unborn. Avyaya, no change can happen. Vyaya means change. There are no changes in me. Atma, I am self. most inner thing I am. Api San, being unborn, being unchangeable, indeclinable, imperishable. Who am I? Bhutanam Ishwaraha, the wielder, the God of all the beings, or in fact, all the five element. I am the wielder, controller of them. Thus is my nature. Still, Swam Prakrutim Adhishthaya. Swam, my own Prakriti, Maya. Adhishthaya, having controlled over that Maya, three gunas, Sattva, Rajatama, having controlled over them, Atma Mayaya Sambhavami. I take birth because of this, my own power, which is Maya. So, what is Maya? There is big discussion about it. Right now, we don't need it. So, Bhagwan, consciousness, which has Upadhi as Maya. With the help of that Maya, Bhagwan takes birth. Not we come in womb and Bhagwan also comes in womb. Bhagwan come in this world, how we perform karma, then karma phala is generated. It is not like that. In Bhagwan's case, this is different. When we see the verses, we will understand more. म्हणोनी आघवे मागील मज आठवे मी अजुही परिसंभवे प्रकृती योगे म्हणोनी आघवे मागील मज आठवे मी अजुही परिसंभवे प्रकृती योगे because my upadhi is sattvic. Wherever there is sattva guna, there is knowledge. So Bhagwan's Maya Upadhi is sattvika. Because of that sattvika Upadhi, Magila Maja Athave, I remember everything, Arjuna. Why we forget everything? Our buddhi, our Upadhi is not sattvic. Our mind is not sattvic. So whenever there is sattvic mind, we remember so many things. What happened yesterday? Why don't we remember what happened in previous life? Upadhi is not sattvic. That is why. Why Bhagwan remembers everything? Because Upadhi is Maya Sattvika. Magila maja athave. I remember everything, whatever has happened in past. Me ajuhi parisambhave prakriti yoge. Me ajuhi. I am unborn. Pari, but Prakriti Yoge Sambhave, with the help of my Maya power, I can come in this world. I will be born in this world. Then Bhagwan, if you are born in this world, does something happen to your real nature? Bhagavan says, because when we are born, there are changes. Six modifications, they say. Asti, Jayate, Vardhate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, Vinashyate. These changes are there for our Upadhi. When Bhagwan is born, does anything happens to Bhagwan's Swarupa? Nothing happens to our real nature also, but we feel that something is happening to me. Whereas nothing happens to Bhagwan. Nothing happens to the Swabhava, real nature of Bhagwan. माझे अव्ययत्व तरी न नसे परी होणे जाणे एक दिसे ते प्रतिबिंबे मायावशे माझ्या चिठाई माझे अव्ययत्व तरी न नसे परी होणे जाणे एक दिसे ते प्रतिबिंबे मायावशे माझ्या चिठाई माझे अव्ययत्व तरी न नसे my real nature which is avyaya imperishable eternal nothing happens to it माझे अव्ययत्व तरी न नसे means if consciousness is there, that consciousness takes avatar of Bhagavan Krishna, still nothing happens to that consciousness, the real form, because satta bheda, Everything is in empirical world, and that is different world, means different satta. This is another concept in Vedanta. Satta Veda means right now I am in waking state. When I go to dream state, something happens in dream. Though 100 people are around me, no one can save me in my dream. Why? Because the dream reality is different. Waking state reality is different. Like that, when Bhagwan comes in this world, Bhagwan's real nature, reality level is different, and this world's reality level is different. That is why nothing happens to Bhagwan's nature. Pari hone jane ek dise, and Bhagwan comes in this world, and then Bhagwan goes from in this world. Everything is seen. The real nature, nothing happens to that. But Bhagavan has taken birth. Now, Gokulashtami, on Ashtami, Bhagavan came. Ram Navami, on Navami, Bhagavan came. Hone, Jane, on particular day, the Vyadha shot an arrow to Bhagavan. Bhagavan died. Then Rama also, like that. Hone, Jane, Dise. It is seen. But how? Maya Vashete Pratibimbe. Because of Maya. Because of Maya, this appears. Very important word, pratibimbe, appears. Appearance means nothing happens. We just see it. Just like mirage water, we just see, nothing actually happens. In the same way, Bhagwan comes and goes, everything is superficial. Nothing actually happens. Where it happens? Maja, Chithai, in me only. This coming and going, everything happens because of Maya, because of Bhagwan's power, because of illusion. Then Bhagwan, your freedom is taken away. No. Majhi swatantrata tari na mode. Pari karma dhinu aisa avade. तेही भ्रांति बुद्धी तरी घडे एरवी नाही माझी स्वतंत्रता तरी ना मोडे परी कर्माधीनु ऐसा आवडे तेही भ्रांति बुद्धी तरी घडे एरवी नाही. So when we have arrived in this body, we are not free. Swatantra, we are paratantra. Though we think I am independent, we are not independent. When one day a fever comes, we will understand how much we are dependent on medicine. So we are dependent. We need air to breathe. We need earth to walk. We are not independent. Being Jiva, nobody can be independent in this world. This is the black, this is the white line on the black stone. माझी स्वतंत्रता तरी न मोडे. My freedom is not taken away. Still, I am free. I have free will. I can do whatever I want in case of God. We are not free. माझी स्वतंत्रता तरी न मोडे. But I am free actually. परिकर्माधीनु ऐसा आवडे. But it looks like I am also under the control of karma concept. But karma is not applied for Bhagavan. In fact, Bhagavan gives karma phala to everyone. Bhagavan is not bound by karma. That is why he is Bhagavan. But we see that Bhagavan Krishna he did something, he killed Kamsa, now he has to go through the result of that. Then Bhagavan killed Shishupala. ते ही भ्रांति बुद्धि तरी घड़े एरवी नाही. A deluded people will say Bhagavan is bound by action. Bhagavan will go through karma phala. Bhagavan Krishna also have to take birth and go through it, suffer through it. Bhagavan says, I am sarva tantra swatantra because I am consciousness. Maya is under the control of me. I am not under the control of Maya. Then Bhagavan says, beautiful word. Ki ekachi. Now, important concept through an example, Bhagavan Dhaneshwar Maharaj is saying, because God consciousness, we will give name God consciousness, because of Maya, okay, consciousness takes a form or avatar because of Maya. If this Maya is removed, God is consciousness only. Or in Vedanta's perspective, Maya is not real. So form which appeared because of Maya is also not real. So Maya is not real, Bhagwan is real. Beautiful concept is explained through this. की एकची दिसे दुसरे ते दर्पणाचे नी आधारे एरवी काय वस्तू विचारे दुजे आहे की एकची दिसे दुसरे ते दर्पणाचे नी आधारे एरवी काय वस्तू विचारे दुजे आहे वन थिंग एकची वन थिंग दिसे दुसरे one things appears as two. Why? दर्पणाचे नी आधारे because of mirror. एरवी otherwise वस्तू विचारे काय दुजे आहे. Otherwise are there two things? दुजे आहे one only. So when you think because of mirror, I appear in that mirror. Actually, I am I by myself. So there are really no two things because of Maya. This Ishwaratva, Ishwara appears for some work which will be explained in next sloka. So Bhagavan finally concludes that Taisa Amurta Chimi Kiriti Pari Prakriti Jai Adishthi तै साकारपणे नटे नहीं कार्या लागी नटे नटी nate here nati is there so तैसा अमूर्त चीमी किरीटी परी प्रकृति जय अधिष्ठी तै साकारपणे नटे नटी कार्या लागी तैसा अमूर्त चीमी किरीटी actually speaking I am amurta no form I have pari prakriti jai adishti but when I take the support or help of my prakriti maya trigunatmika adhishti when I take the support of that prakriti tai sakarapane nate nati then this sakara I became sakara form I took I take form karya lagi to serve some purpose for some work I take a form I incarnate because of some work otherwise amurta chimi kiriti I am amurta only okay what is that work when do I come that is going to explained by Bhagavan in this shloka yada yada hi यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिः भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदा आत्मानं सृजामि अहम very very famous shloka oft quoted shloka everyone knows that Bhagavad Gita means yada yada hi dharmasya that tune also we remember but there is Lot more thing to think about it. It is not just entire Bhagavad Gita means one shloka. It is one of the very important shloka. So Bhagavan says, when do I come? He Bharata, O Arjuna, who always revels in knowledge. Yada yada, whenever, dharmasya glanihi, there is fall, decline in dharma, adharmasya abhyuthanam, and rise in adharma, bhavati happens, tada, then aham, I, atmanam, myself, srujami, I take birth. I take birth when there is decline in dharma and rise in adharma. So some people may say, no, why can't Bhagavan come now? Is there less adharma in this world? Bhagavan is not keeping his words, and we criticize Bhagavan also. So there is a limit of adharma. There is a limit of dharma. So when that limit is up to the brim level, that time Bhagavan will come. So when adharma goes at peak, means the day when a devotee is not, allowed to do puja or worship God externally or internally, that day Bhagavan will appear and protect him. Will that day come? That will come, but I pray that we are not there to see that, because Bhagavan's avatar, Kalki avatar, that time adharma will be at peak. That time Bhagavan will come, and so far Bhagavan has come. There is one interpretation also which we'll see later. Okay. जे धर्मजात आघवे युगायुगी म्या रक्षावे ऐसा ओघुहा स्वभावे आद्य असे जे धर्मजात आघवे युगायुगी म्या रक्षावे ऐसा ओघुहा स्वभावे आद्य असे हे जे धर्मजात आगवे whatever good religious things are happening yuga yugi mya rakshave I shall protect them time to time era to era whatever good things happens religious things happens and is this today's thing time immemorial aisa o guha swabhave adya say this flow. This tradition is from time immemorial. Whatever religious practices are happening, I shall protect them. Those religious practitioners, I must protect them. Manoni ajatva parate thevi. मी अव्यक्तपणही नाठवी जे वेळी धर्मा ते अभिभवी अधर्मुहा म्हणोनी अजत्व परते ठेवी मी अव्यक्तपणही नाठवी जे वेळी धर्मा ते अभिभवी अधर्मुहा म्हणोनी therefore Ajatva parate thevi. I keep my unborn nature little bit away. I don't say I am unborn. If adharma is rising, let it happen. Nothing happens to me. I am immutable, untouchable. I don't say that. Ajatva parate thevi. I keep aside my real nature. And I don't even remember my avyakta. Me avyakta nathavi. I can't manifest. I am unmanifest. That thing also I keep aside and I manifest myself. Means I order my prakriti. Now I shall manifest and I take form. When adharmu dharma te jeveli abhibhavi. Ha adharmu, this unrighteousness at the time where it overpowers dharma righteousness, that time I come. So unrighteousness overpowers righteousness, that time I come, I keep everything aside, my real nature, my unmanifest nature, and I just manifest. What do you do that time? परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. So this Bhagwan's work. So when Bhagwan comes, that is already told. When, what is Bhagwan's work, that is told in this shloka. Paritranaya sadhunam, very very famous shloka. Vinashaya cha dushkrutam, dharma samsthapan arthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Bhagwan's work. Paritranaya sadhunam paritranaya, in order to protect, in order to save all good people. Dushkrutam vinashaya, in order to destroy wicked people, adharmic people. And what do I do? Dharma samsthapanarthaya, I establish dharma once again. Then when do you come, Bhagavan? Aham yuge yuge sambhavami. I come every cycle. Four cycles are there. Kali Yuga, like Kruta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Treta. Every cycle I came. When Bhagwan in between is needed, that time you don't come. Then some interpreter said this yuge yuge means there is this dvikhanda. Means yuge ayuge. Ayuge, there is one sandhi. So this when a follows a becomes dvikhanda. This kind of sandhi is there. So yuge ayuge. Whenever, not that Dwapar I came, I will come to Kali. Treta. Nothing like that. Yuge, ayuge. When there is not era, that this cycle, that time also I will come. Whenever there is this condition, I will come and I will re-establish dharma. Okay. ते वेळी आपुलेनी कैवारे मी साकारू होऊनी अवतरे मग अज्ञानाचे अंधारे गिळून निघाली ते वेळी आपुलेनी कैवारे मी साकारू होऊन अवतरे मग अज्ञानाचे अंधारे गिळून निघाली. ते वेळी, when adharma goes up, dharma goes down, ते वेळी आपुलेनी आपुल्याचेनी कैवारे, in order to uplift my people. So Bhagwan considers religious people as his people. What do you do? Me sakaru hooni avatare, I take form sakara. I become endowed with form. What do I do? What is Bhagwan's main work? मग अज्ञानाचे अंधारे गिळून घाली. Bhagwan removes ignorance. That is his main important work. मग अज्ञानाचे अंधारे गिळून निघाली. Bhagwan dispels that darkness. First thing, once he take avatar, then अधर्माची अवधी तोडी दोषांची लिहिली फाडी सज्जना करवी गुढी सुखाची उभवी अधर्माची अवधी तोडी दोषांची लिहिली फाडी सज्जना करवी गुढी सुखाची उभवी. Then once this dharma is established, then Bhagavan says, once I take avatar, adharmachi avadhi todi, Bhagwan breaks, shatters the limitations of, the bonds of unrighteousness, unreligious things, Bhagwan shatters. Doshanchi lihili fadi, and all the sins which are there, those sins also Bhagwan tears up everything. So all records are tears up. Means he gives punishment those who are unrighteous people. And what he does? Sajjana karvi gudhi sukhachi ubhavi, and he gives happiness. Sukhachi gudi, gudi flag, flag of happiness. He will ubhavi, raise. He will raise the flag of happiness by himself. Sajjana karvi sukhachi gudi ubhavi. Through righteous people, he will rise the banner of happiness. That's how Bhagavan's work is. So adharma's bonds are shattered. All the sins are teared, torn up, and the flag of happiness, banner of happiness is raised by great people. What else you do? दैत्यांची कुळे नाशी, साधूचा मान गिवशी, धर्मासी नीतीशी सेज भरी. दैत्यांची कुळे नाशी, साधूंचा मान गिवशी, धर्मासी नीतीशी सेज भरी. दैत्यांची कुळे नासी. I put an end to the lineage of demons. I bring back the respect, honor of Santa and Santa Mahatma and sages. I bring that back. If some sadhu is humiliated by someone, I will get that honor, respect, love for that sadhu once again when I am there. Dharmasi nitishi says Bhari, and I unite morality with religion. Niti, morality. Dharma, religion. So religion and morality, they are together. That is my work, O all devotees. What do you do, Bhagwan? Tell me in one shot. This is very important, very relevant today. Today is Diwali. So on this day, मी अविवेकाची काजळी फेडोनी विवेक दीप उजळी तैयोग्या पाहे दिवाळी निरंतर मी अविवेकाची काजळी फेडूनी विवेक दीप उजळी तैयोग्या पाहे दिवाळी निरंतर. My first work, already lamp is there, but because of that lamp, that flame will create a black kind of layer, and that because of that black kind of layer, the lamp which is already there cannot you know give light outside. So for first what I will do, that black kind of layer I will remove. Then once that black kind of layer is removed, the lamp is already there inside. Like that, we are already happy. We are already sukha swarupa. But because of our ignorance, aviveka, because of that layer of aviveka, our real nature doesn't shine forth. So what Bhagavan comes? Avivekachi kajali fedoni. Bhagavan removes that dark layer, means ignorance. Vivekadeepa Uzali, Vivekadeepa is already there. Then our Diwali is 5 days Diwali. Bhagavan says, Tai Yogya Pahe Diwali Nirantar. Then this yogi, we will have always eternal Diwali. Because Diwali means a festival of light. What is real light? Consciousness is real light. Understanding that consciousness as my nature is real Diwali. That is my real Diwali where I understand I am Sat Chit Ananda. I am existence. I am consciousness. I am infinite. Understanding that is actual Diwali. We light lamp outside, but the lamp which is already lit up within, that we have to look. That's why Diwali is there. We light lamp outside. Outside there is Prakasha, light. But already there is lamp which is lit up inside. We have to find that very, very relevant. Then what happens? Once that light is lit up, lamp is lit up, स्वसुखे विश्व कोंदे धर्मची जगी नांदे भक्ता निघती दोंदे सात्विकाची स्वसुखे विश्व कोंदे धर्मची जगी नांदे भक्ता निघती दोंदे सात्विकाची भक्ता निघती शुड बी देयर भक्ता निघती दोंदे सात्विकाची there is a matra. So once I lit up the lamp, once I remove ignorance, then Swasukhe Vishwa Konde, the entire world is filled with Atma Sukha. Swasukha, Atma Sukha, not material happiness. Dharmachi Jagi Nande, and only Dharma prevails in this world. Bhakta Nigati Donde Satvikachi, and there is feast for all the devotees. Donde, feast. Satvikachi Donde Nigati. Everywhere there is rise in dharma, sattva guna, bhajans, pilgrimages, Lord's name, puja, big, big festivals where we can remember God. That thing happens. Then what about Papa? तै पापाचा अचळू फिटे पुण्याची पहाट फुटे जय मूर्ती माझी प्रगटे पंडुकुमरा तै पापाचा अचळू फिटे पुण्याची पहाट फुटे जय मूर्ती माझी प्रगटे पंडुकुमरा पंडुकुमरा ओ अर्जुना जय माझी मूर्ती प्रगटे जय when माझी मूर्ती प्रगटे when I manifest तै पापाचा अचळू फिटे the mountain of sins shattered disintegrated पुण्याची पहाट फुटे and the dawn of punya merits arises. The day of righteousness comes when I take birth, O Bhagavan. When I take birth, O devotees. This is my work. And one who understands my nature is this, I take birth like this, and my work is this, and still I am avyaya, avyakta, aja. That person is intelligent. ऐसिया काजा लागी अवतरे मी युगी युगी परी हेची ओळखे जो जगी तो विवेकिया ऐसिया काजा लागी अवतरे मी युगी युगी परी हेची ओळखे जो जगी तो विवेकिया ऐसिया काजा लागी फॉर दिस रीजन अलोन अवतरे मी युगी युगी I come every yuga, every cycle, or whenever is required, whenever there is requirement, necessity, I come. Hechi olkhe jo jagi, one who identifies this, one who truly understands it. To vivekiya, that person is intelligent. Means, when do I come? What is my work? And nothing happens to real nature of Bhagwan. One who understands this, that person is intelligent, that person is wise, Bhagavan says. So today is Diwali. So we will sing Diwali song, bhajan. So this is how Bhagwan told his real nature. Bhagwan told how he take birth on this earth, when he takes, what is the prayojan, what is the purpose behind taking that birth. दसरा दिवाळी दसरा दिवाळी तोची माझा सण सखे हरिजन भेटतील सखे हरिजन भेटतील अमुप जोडील्या पुण्याची आरासी अमुप जोडील्या पुण्याची आराशी पारत्या सुखासी नाही लेखा पारत्या सुखासी नाही लेखा अमुप जोडील्या पुण्याची आरासी अमुप जोडील्या पुण्याची आरासी धन्य दिवस आजी झाला सोनियाचा धन्य दिवस आजी झाला सोनियाचा पिकली हे वाचा राम नामे पिकली हे वाचा राम नामे अमुप जोडील्या पुण्याची आरासी अमुप जोडील्या पुण्याची आरासी तुका म्हणे काय होऊ तराई होऊ तराई तुका म्हणे काय होऊ उतराई उतराई जीव ठेवू पायी संतांची या जीव ठेवू पायी संतांची या जीव ठेवू पायी संतांची ये अमुप जोडिल्या पुण्याची आराशी पुण्याची आराशी अमुप जोडिल्या पुण्याची आराशी पुण्याची आराशी पार त्या सुखासी नाही लेखा पार त्या सुखासी नाही लेखा अमुप जोडिल्या पुण्याची आराशी पुण्याची आराशी अमुप जोडिल्या पुण्याची आराशी पुण्याची आराशी ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम ज्ञानदेव ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम देव तुकाराम ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम 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 पुंडलिक वरदा हरि विठ्ठल श्री ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम पंढरीनाथ भगवान की जय माऊली ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज की जय जगद्गुरु तुकाराम महाराज की जय सद्गुरु जोग महाराज की जय ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम